will start with a question for you guys. It's a simple question. Do you know how important can be sports in human societies? Yeah, maybe I can say that sports have a important role in the human society because they can give hope for people, mainly for poor people in Brazil or in other countries. And I interviewed Paola, she's my friend from Puerto Rico. And so my purpose is to compare the role of sports in Brazil and in Puerto Rico. So where is Puerto Rico and where is Brazil? Maybe you don't know. He's the Latin America map. And Brazil is the biggest country in South America. And Puerto Rico is the little island under the Dominican Republic. And Puerto Rico is not, in fact, a country. It's a territory of the United States. But we can compare culture because people that have his habits and the way to live. So, and I divided my topic in 3 main points. It's government and sport in the society, and sports in school. In Brazil, we have 2 kinds of schools, the private and public school. Maybe it's the same here in the United States. But the private schools are better than public schools because there is more investment and more money there. And in general, all schools have physical education classes, even if private or public, but the private are a little better than public schools. And in Puerto Rico, many schools have physical education also, but not all of them, not most of them. Just some schools have physical education. It's a little different. About the government and sports, because of the Olympic Games that will take place in Brazil the next 2016, I can say that the government is investing a lot of money in sports because of the Olympic Games, but maybe it's just in one city, just in Rio. Maybe it's not enough. But I can say that the government is investing. But in Puerto Rico, Paola said that just a little investment, and maybe it's a little more. About the sports in the society, in Brazil, I can say that most people like to practice sports, even the elderly people, they like to practice. But in Puerto Rico, just the younger population practice sports. And it's called my attention. I think that it was not like this. And but both of countries have many examples of people who changed their lives because of sports. Many soccer players in Brazil were poor in the past, but now because of soccer, because of sports, they changed completely their lives, and now they are famous and have made money, much money. And I have 2 examples. Is Ronaldinho Gaúcho and Neymar. They were born in a poor family, but now they are famous and maybe everybody knows them. And in Puerto Rico also we have Barrea. He was the same, poor in the past, and because of basketball, he could change his life, and now he's rich and famous. And in conclusion, I have to say that the interview gave me the opportunity to know more about a different country, about Puerto Rico. And I can say that Paola really loves her country and likes to talk about it. And about my topic, sports, Brazil and Puerto Rico have not a lot of differences. And maybe Brazil is a step ahead from Puerto Rico, just a little bit. But they are not so different when the topic is sports. And for future, maybe if people want to know more about more details about sports in each country, I could recommend that collecting data from more than just one person. Maybe they could get more details and examples. And that's it.
Ready for a question?
I want to know how the Brazil people think about this World Cup in this year.
This was, sorry?
World Cup. This
about this. Our government
That's
say that
me.
we can't talk about this.
In Brazil, I can say that sports is not just soccer is not just a sport; it's a religion. You know, everybody likes, and so the game, the game with Germany, I think was a shock for us. You know, and but people, I think they could, forget and go ahead. You know, but many people maybe cry and are sad because of the World Cup. But it's okay. The sport is like this. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, and that's it.
So no, I like Brazil. I like Brazil than German. I watched that game. I take pride and tears.
It was sad. I think a lot of people were really
Yeah.
sad. Yeah.
Brazil has what, 5 stars now or 4?
5 stars.
5, yeah, and Germany has 1 or 3.
3 or 4.
4 now? Okay. Well, at least we're still ahead.
Italy and Germany have 4,
Four, yeah.
and just but we are coming for the next word.
Next time.
Yeah.
You'll be ready. But will that guy be all the way better? I can't remember his
Yeah,
name.
Neymar, yes.
Do you think he'll be ready?
Yes, now he's played very well.
Right, let's not get too into talk about soccer. Who's
I have a question.
Yeah, okay.
How do you think the sport can give hope for the people?
As the examples that I gave you about Ronaldinho and Neymar, people can, with sports, can change their life. Not just soccer. I have many examples of jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and many people could leave the poor situation that they are and change their lives because of sports. And it's important for our country to invest in sport, to invest in places for people to play and practice. It's so much important.
Great. Oh, one more question. One more question. Master, go ahead.
Oh.
You said that at your answer in the question, you said that also Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu affects lives, but you didn't talk at the presentation. Is it popular at Brazil or is it not?
Yeah, it's so popular. Many people practice jiu-jitsu, but I prefer to show soccer because it's soccer in Brazil is the first sport, and but jiu-jitsu, volleyball, also many people can change their life.
And Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu have like competitions and all that. They have teams and all that, right?
I don't know exactly, but I
Yes,
think so.
yes, it's very, very strong Brazilian jiu-jitsu in Brazil. Have competitions in all. Sorry, don't say
Yeah.
that. Because I practice Brazilian jiu-jitsu, so have.
At the rec center?
No, in Brazil.
I don't know if it has a World Cup or World Championship. I don't know. I didn't search about it.
Thank you.
But so famous in Brazil.